No, to people in general.
No, it's just human nature. We have our favorites. People that
Favoritism.
we relate to.
Yeah. But have you heard the argument from authority fallacy? It's a formal fallacy.
Yeah, I was a rhetoric major.
Okay, yeah, I don't believe it. I think argument from authority is fine. It can be fine, and it should be a lot of times. If God says something, it's more important than if man or the devil says it.
Well, but that's not what an argument from authority has to do with, not with the God thing. It's a secular
Yeah.
view.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, argument from authority in a secular sense, can you argue the Bible? Is the Bible an authority?
Well, I can make arguments like.
So here's where I'm coming from. I
Bible.
believe the Bible is authoritative if I'm talking to Christians. I don't think it's authoritative if I talk to an atheist. Atheist, I gotta go philosophy.
No, I agree. They're
Okay.
yeah.
Same thing with the Book of Mormon. I believe the Book of Mormon is authoritative in Utah to most people and to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I don't think it's authoritative to you because you don't believe it. Does that make sense?
Right, but if I'm comparing it, if I can show that several of the books, like Naphtali, Book of Mormon, now like some of the stories happened like, according to like Naphtali, was like a long time ago, way before.
I don't even know what Naphtali is.
It's one of the books.
No, Nephi. What do you mean Naphtali?
Let's see.
Nephi, there's first Nephi, second Nephi, third Nephi, and fourth Nephi. How can you be an anti-Mormon? You don't even know basic stuff. You're just this is succubus. What you're looking at right now. This is called internet.com. And some guy, these are unaccredited people telling you that Joseph Smith is false, taking them out of context. I'm smarter than all these people. I would destroy them in debate. They don't debate me because. Now, to be fair to them, this is the CES letter.
Huh?
The CES letter? Why are you reading this?
It's just I came across it while you're in the shower.
Yeah, on Google.com. Listen,
Just because something's on Google doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong.
It makes
what
it.
it says.
It makes it. Listen. I did that whole thing. I'm gonna go to Google, search, and
Did you do that when they had Google AI?
No.
Okay. Well, AI has done a lot more with.
Oh, AI can be trusted. That's for sure.
Well, no, it makes mistakes as well.
There you go. So what? So.
But you can compare it. You can go research. You can
Does your answers to prayers make mistakes?
Oh, sure. What I think his answers? Sure.
Really?
That could be my I thought I was supposed to marry my wife. That was my flesh.
Well, that's terrifying because I don't really have a relationship with prayer where I'm wrong. So we're different people, I guess. The God that I worship is often very, very clear when it's important, and if it's not important, sure, it might be a little funny or whatever. But and then there's other times where, like for example, I just saw an exit. So immediately I'm going to obey that. Okay, that exit. And I'm going to change the topic. Or I'm going to change the topic from the specific thing that we're talking about.
Well, you often.
Let's talk about Let's talk about Christianity. Can you be a follower of Christ without holding to Christianity?
Well, then you have to define what Christianity is.
Exactly. Christianity would be creedal Christianity. It would be believer in what most Christians believe. It would be holding to the majority positions.
Yeah, but you're sidetracking. We were talking
That's
about.
that's because I saw an exit sign. That's why I sidetracked.
Well, but I brought up that anything that we read in Google AI or where you can cross-reference to the original things. So in the Book of Mormon, and in some of these things, it talks about things that happened. Well, there's many examples of plagiarism where,
Oh my gosh.
where Joseph Smith took an old writing.
Listen.
And he almost quoted verbatim.
Do you have Revelation 4:8 memorized?
Brother, your side.
Okay, fine. Go. Finish your point.
Sidestepping.
Finish your point.
Yeah.
Finish your point. That's fine. Finish it.
If Joseph Smith plagiarized.
Yeah.
If you were convinced that Joseph Smith plagiarized in his writings, would you still be convinced that Mormon was the right religion?
I would be a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints if we completely removed the canon and the Book of Mormon and the Bible and the DNC and the Pearl of Great Price.
That wasn't my question. You're sidestepping it.
Yes, I would follow the religion still, yes.
Even if Joseph Smith plagiarized.
Yeah. At this point, yes, I would follow the religion still.
Interesting.
Jeremiah, if I found out Jeremiah was a false, if you found out Jeremiah was a false prophet, would you still follow Christ?
Yeah.
Okay. If Isaiah was a false prophet, would you still follow Christ?
Yeah.
Okay. If Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were an abomination, would you follow Christ? If the Bible was wrong.
About Christ? Well, yeah, I wouldn't even know about Christ. I mean,
Listen, it's not about Joseph Smith. It's about Christ. It's not about the Book of Mormon.
Joseph
It's
Smith
about
made
Christ. It's
claims,
not about the
though.
church. It's about Christ. It's not
Joseph
about
Smith-
women.
Joseph
It's about
Smith-
Christ.
Joseph Smith made certain claims.
Yes.
Just like Martin Luther made certain claims. John Calvin made certain claims.
Yeah.
Now, if those claims are, this is a prophetic claim, or this actually happened.
It's not. He's not the only dumbass in the world.
Well, no, there's a difference between being a dumbass and lying.
Okay. He's not the only liar in the world.
Did he use a seer stone?
He lied at some point. Who cares?
Well, we've all lied.
Forgive him.
We've all lied.
That's what Jordan
But I'm
Peterson
not-
says.
But
Ray Comfort doesn't lie, but he's a special species.
but not with regard to when you prophesy. If you are lying and claiming it's prophecy,
Okay.
you don't listen to that prophet.
You don't listen to him.
Well, if you do, then that's on you.
I don't listen to the prophets really at all. Anyway,
Well, you've got
I listen to God.
You've got the main prophets.
Yeah, you know, Dieter F. Uchtdorf, David A. Bednar, right?
Whoever.
Oakes. These are the main prophets of the church. I do follow the church, but I'm a follower of Christ first. Following the church is more of a joke.
Okay.
It's a good joke.
If you're following Christ, Christ teaches not to lie.
That's the ninth commandment of the Old Testament Mosaic Law. An
it's-
honest answer is like a kiss on the
It
lips.
still applies.
I agree.
Yeah, okay.
Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord.
So if I'm
All liars
plag-
are their part in the lake
if,
of fire.
if Joseph Smith was plagiarizing,
He needs to repent of sins.
why would you follow his religion if he was
God told
plagiarizing?
me that the Joseph Smith Book of Mormon Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints combo was gold and silver. And I told God, if you send me dragons, I will attack the church the way Saul attacked Christians. And I'll be a powerful anti-Mormon for Christ. And if I get gold and silver, I'm going to join them.
So what if I'm one of the dragons that you asked for?
That would be awesome. I think you're a good dragon. You're just not very good at chess.
Touche. Touche.
And why would I listen to someone that can't even beat me at chess, who gets all their information from Google.com,